Would it even be a real Trader Joe's run if I didn't have to circle the parking lot 4 times to find a parking space at 1 p.m. on a Monday? I don't think so. Not me about to leave the windows cracked, not in Colorado. All right, car secured. And now that we've got that out of the way, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the start of a brand new video. It wouldn't be right if we didn't start at y'all's favorite place in the whole wide world, Trader Joe's. Because one thing y'all are gonna do on any given day, whether it's morning, noon, or night, y'all are gonna go to Trader Joe's. That's just what y'all do. That's just where y'all go and where y'all stay. Let me make sure I lock my car. Y'all distracted me today. See, that only took 5 minutes. It didn't take an hour and a half like it does when y'all go to Trader Joe's. Maybe I'll make a Trader Joe's shopping guide so that y'all can get it together. But anyways, welcome back again. Like I said, it's been a while since I picked up the camera and vlogged. I'm really happy to be back. I am on the other side of my biggest challenge for this year, which was the triathlon. So now that that's all out of the way, I'm not feeling overwhelmed and stressed out anymore. We can get back into the regularly scheduled program. So without further ado, I want to take you guys through a week in the life. It's been a minute since we've done a week in the life, and today you might have gotten a clue since I'm at Trader Joe's. We got to run around a little bit, but we got a week in the life. We got life updates. We got all kinds of good stuff, fun stuff for your viewing pleasure. So let's get into it. Let's finish this grocery store situation and go home. Just got back from y'all's favorite place, but I did have to go to Sprouts and get some bananas. The bananas at Trader Joe's were green AF and just hard as a rock. They would have taken like 50 years to get ripe. So we got ourselves some organic ripe bananas. Life update number 1, or is it 2? I started eating meat again, at least a few times a week.
Yeah, and it was very up and down.
5 legs.
This is how you do it right here. Gotta have that crunch in there. Don't judge it till you try it. Now I will admit, it has been a long, periodically time since I've had ground beef tacos. It's been years. I can't remember the last time. It's probably been about 4 years. But I decided, you know what? Let me give it a whirl. I have been using the Siete tortillas and their tortilla chips. They're a lot healthier for you than like flour tortillas, and I don't like corn tortillas at all. I just don't like the taste. But the Siete tortillas, they don't have any seed oils like canola oil, vegetable oil like most flour tortillas do, and they're gluten-free if that's something you care about, but they're definitely not as good as regular flour tortillas. They start to fall apart, they rip. It's probably because they're gluten-free, but beggars can't be choosers. So overall, the meal was good. I started eating meat again consistently about 6 weeks ago. Y'all know I'm a fake vegan. I started eating primarily vegetarian and vegan in 2019, and I did that for a few years. And at first it was really helping me. It helps me flush all of the bad things out of my system that I was eating. I used to binge eat junk food, primarily sweets, candy, cookies, donuts, you name it. And if you're an OG, you'll remember when my skin went absolutely crazy in at the tail end of 2020. My skin started to break out. And if you go and watch those videos back, you'll see how broken out my skin was. And I did not know what was going on. And my skin was breaking out consistently for about 18 months. It was really, really just a shock. I'd never had worse breakouts in my life. And that's because I went from binge eating to like straight up cold turkey, changing my diet for the better. And at first I was like, dang, if I'm gonna, eat healthy and still break out, I might as well eat junk food. But I'm glad I didn't do that. One of you actually mentioned that I was detoxing, and I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. I was detoxing. All that stuff was coming out of my system, and it took about 18 months for the breakouts to stop. And they were so bad that I honestly didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to film. I didn't want to go out in public. Like it was an experience, I got to see what it's like to be really self-conscious about your skin, because before that my skin looked perfect even though I was eating junk food, which is crazy. So after about 18 months of just just cutting the sugar, cutting the meat, my skin didn't calm down, but it's finally stopped breaking out. I remember the day I looked in the mirror and my skin had finally, like, it was broken out, but I didn't have any new breakouts. So after about 2 years, it finally cleared up again. I do have a little zit right here, but I hardly ever get zits anymore. And I'm so grateful that I allowed my body to just regenerate. But it's crazy how much you eat can affect you and how long it took for all that to get out of my system, because that was like 29 years of just me eating way too much candy primarily. But anyways, I went off on kind of a tangent, but I started eating meat again because I was just noticing that I was not recovering from all of my training and all my workouts as well as I knew that I could. I was very sore, and it was taking me days and days to be able to recover and get back to being able to do another substantial workout. And I just had to be honest with myself that I was not getting enough protein. I hate to say it. And I know you can get protein on a vegetarian diet, but I don't think I'm educated enough yet to know exactly what to eat in order to get the necessary protein that I need. I slowly started adding more meat back in. Last night, that was the first time I've cooked red meat, like I said, in a very long time. And so now I'm eating meat about 3 to 4 times a week, and it's just like one portion of meat in one meal about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not ordering steak. Unless I get Korean barbecue. But for the most part, unless I'm cooking the meat or someone I trust is cooking the meat, I'm not like going out and getting meat. I'm still not eating pepperoni pizza. Y'all know that was my favorite back in the day. But as soon as I started eating meat again, I noticed how much better my recovery was, how I was not sore the next day. Like the day after the triathlon, no soreness at all. Absolutely none. I felt amazing. And honestly, that's just been how it is since I started incorporating meat again. So I think 3 to 4 times a week is going to be pretty good for me. I don't ever really want to go back to eating it every day or eating it for every meal like I used to, like a lot of people do. A lot of people have meat with every meal. And protein helps rebuild your tissue. When you're doing intense workouts, you're tearing muscle fibers and tearing tissue, and your body has to repair that. And protein helps repair that tissue. It also helps to do a lot of things, but it facilitates the transport of nutrients through your body. It's just very important. And I was getting not even close to enough for me doing a lot of physical activity. So with that being said, that's another life update. Speaking of intense workouts, not gonna be doing that this morning. Gonna be doing some kind of low impact, maybe 30 minutes of exercise and maybe 10 minutes of stretching, just to, you know how we do, take care of myself first before I go to work. So I'm up early. I have about an hour and a half until I have to leave for work. And today is gonna be a long day, so I'm gonna be on the plane all day. And when I get to my hotel, I'm going to sleep. So up early, taking care of me, and that's just how we do it over here. I'm gonna go ahead and start loading stuff in the car. Ooh. Start loading stuff in the car. We got the Yeti pulled out for the first time in a month because I haven't done multi-day trips in a few months. Ooh, what is this on my hand? My hand is ashy. I haven't done multi-day trips big enough to warrant carrying this, but today we need this baby. All right, y'all, that was a close one. I just made it on time. I got randomly selected to go through regular security. Everything that could happen happened, but we are here on the 737 and I am galley this trip. I'll explain a little more later, but we are beginning a 3-day trip. This is leg number 1. We got 3 legs to go. World's quickest update. So we are in Houston, just sitting here at the gate, and our plane is not here yet. I'm already on flight 3 out of 3. It's been such a busy day. I haven't been able to update y'all. Our first flight was delayed about 15 minutes, so when we landed, we didn't have even a second to stop and take a break and do anything, so no updates. But the first flight was about 3.5 hours. Second flight was about 2 hours and change. And now this one's going to be a little over 2 hours as well. So we're just going to rally and get through this last flight. We are going to Milwaukee. I've never ever been to Milwaukee before. Just got to wait a few minutes for the plane to get here. And by a few minutes, I mean probably at least 30 minutes. So of course eating into the layover, so love that. But we're finally on the plane now, chilling, waiting for them to finish cleaning up and stuff. Got my carrots here. Got to get those veggies in, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, it has been a long day. But I'm gonna keep my energy up. Just one more 2-hour flight to Milwaukee. And then we have a nice, sweet layover. Right? It's gonna be sweet. I will see y'all when we get to Milwaukee, and then we will debrief. Alright, super duper quick room tour. I did just wash my hands first thing, but you know, nothing crazy, nothing special. Bathroom, the room, y'all look what the temperature is in here. It is absolutely freezing, 66 degrees. It's colder in here than it is outside. I don't know who. Oh, now the heat wants to come on. Did y'all hear that? I got the heat on. Anywho, we got 2 beds. It's 11:32 p.m. in Milwaukee. I don't even know where Milwaukee is. This is the view. Nice little view of a building. It's hard to see, but you know, basic things. But we do have to do the test to see if the fridge is cold, because we do have one. But is it cold? $1 million question. Let's find out. Please be cold. Oh, it is cold. Won't he do it? All right, end of the day, if you see some like little white spots, it's because I put a couple drops of zit cream on my face. But here we are, finally in the hotel. It has been a really long day. Sorry, the vlog's been kind of all over the place so far. Today was scheduled to be 13 hours, and inevitably whatever the day is scheduled as, it's usually a little bit longer than that at least. So 13 hours on duty, doesn't include travel to the hotel, getting up this morning. I've been up for a long periodically time, so I'm definitely ready to go to bed. Today was I will say today drained me a little bit. I'm really glad that I ate all throughout the day. So I brought 2 portions of pasta, 1 overnight oats, which I attempted to make overnight oats for the first time. So we're going to try that tomorrow. And I just have a couple snacks. I have, of course, have a burrito and some sweet potatoes and just a few extra things. Y'all know I meal prep. I prepare all my food and eat everything that I prepare from home. I don't eat any food from the airport. I don't eat any food off the airplane. So yeah, just grazing throughout the day, trying to keep my energy up. When I got to the hotel, I did my green drink because I haven't had time to have that all day. So got the green drink down the hatch, and no, I don't have my coconut water. Okay, I didn't have enough room to bring the coconut water, just regular water, but it's not that bad. I've had greens powders where they taste really bad. With this one, although I would rather have it with coconut water, it's not terrible with just plain water. So I'll live. But just to recap, we did Denver. Where did we go? Got it now. So we went from Denver to Fort Lauderdale to Houston, Houston to Milwaukee, and Milwaukee is in Wisconsin.
Somewhere in Wisconsin.
I figured that out. I never think about Milwaukee. I never talk about Milwaukee. No one ever talks about Milwaukee. Shout out to all my Milwaukee people out there. This is my first time here. I have no idea what it's like because we just went straight from the airport to the hotel. So maybe I'll poke my head out the window, or maybe I'll just slam click because I'm a little bit tired. So we'll see. Today was the hardest day. We got that out the way. This month, just for the days off that I wanted, I held 3-day trips. So I held 3-day trips with a lot of legs. Basically, I held 3-day trips with one really long layover, like 30-hour layover somewhere. So this trip I actually traded into because I had like a really long layover in, I want to say, Toronto, but the hotel that they have us at in Toronto isn't actually in the city. It's like way out the way, so there's just really no point in me going. So I traded into this trip because it's higher time and I really just want to get that coin, you know what I'm saying? So last month though, I held turns. So I worked turns almost every single day last month, and I thought it was gonna be good. Like I thought I could be a turn queen, but it was one of the most exhausting, most nauseating experiences I've had in a long time with this job. Like I really, really didn't like it. You know, you think, oh, I'm working turns. I get to go home and sleep in my own bed. It's great. But you do your turn, you come home, and you only have like 12 hours at home. Not even 12 hours, like 10 hours at home, and then you have to go back out and do it all over again. You have to pack up the car and drive to the airport again the next day. Like, it really costs you a lot more of your own personal time. Like, I prefer to sleep in my own bed rather than a hotel bed. Y'all saw I got the pillowcase. You already know I got the pillowcase right here, because what we don't do is put our face on a hotel pillow butt naked. We don't do that, but I always bring a pillowcase. But it was so exhausting. I was getting way less sleep than I would just working a multi-day trip and just sleeping in a hotel, because I had to leave home an hour and a half before I had to be at the gate. So I was just losing so much time driving back and forth to the airport. I don't know, it felt like I was going up and down more every single day. It was just like, it was just, I just did not feel good. My ideal situation would be 2-day trips all the time. For example, today is long. We just went straight from the plane, got on a shuttle, and went to the hotel. And then in the morning, we're gonna get up and get on another shuttle and go back to the airport. I'm not gonna have to leave an hour and a half before I have to go to the gate. It'll be much less time than that. So, do you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, but I'm not a turn queen. I thought I could do it in my younger days. I think I enjoy doing turns more, but I think now I prefer just adding turns in here and there just to kind of beef up my hours and just to get a little extra change. I don't think I'll ever want to work turns back to back to back. Like there was one stretch where I worked like turns like 5 days in a row, and it was absolutely nauseating. I can't even explain to you how sick I felt from just running back and forth doing a turn. And for those of you who don't know what a turn is a 1-day trip. It's leave and come back in the same day like a normal person with a normal job. So for example, Denver to Phoenix, Phoenix back to Denver, all in the same day. So you leave in the morning, come back at night, get to sleep in your own bed. You don't have to lay over and stay in another city overnight. Also, the per diem when you work turns is so much less. Now, per diem is not pay. Let's just be clear. Some people think, oh, well, yeah, y'all don't get paid for a lot of your time, but you get per diem. Per diem is not the same thing as hourly pay. Let's just be clear about that. But it does add up. It does add up, and it does make a significant difference to your check. So the per diem on a month of turns is nothing compared to, like, let's say I worked 100 hours worth of turn, 100 hours worth of multi-day trips. The money is significantly more, not a ton more, but significantly more, because you're staying overnight and you're accumulating that per diem. So long story short, like I already said, I'm not a turn queen. I'm gonna go back to doing multi-day trips, I think, and just adding in turns here and there seems to work best for me. But yeah, that's what's going on. I got 3-day trips this month. Add some things here and there. I'm looking to pick up, at least one exciting trip this month. Hopefully I can snag something good. I've been looking. It's only 2 days into the month as of filming this, so I haven't found anything yet, but I do have my hopes high that I can find something really good and go somewhere I've never gone before. So yeah, it's gonna be cute. Stay tuned, and I'm going to go to bed. Our check-in is, pretty late in the afternoon tomorrow, so I don't have to really set an alarm. I can just rest, relax, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight. So got my scarf right here, right by my side as always, pillowcase right there, and a high time trip is in progress. High time, because you already know the rent is what due. Good night. Good morning. We now have the next day and the moment of truth. My first time trying making overnight oats, and now we're gonna give it a try. What I have here is some old-fashioned oats with a little bit of Greek yogurt, almond milk, strawberries, pumpkin seeds, blueberries, and a tiny bit of honey, and that's it. So it smells pretty good. It smells like like one of those breakfast bars. But I wanted to try this. I flew with this lady about a week ago, and she had some overnight oats, and she just put me on. She was like, girl, you have to try it. I was like, okay, because I like to eat in the morning, and I know I normally eat my PB&J for breakfast, but I kind of need that PB&J for fuel during the day because it helps to give me a big boost in my mood. So I'm gonna try maybe doing overnight oats instead and seeing how that works. But I used to do intermittent fasting probably like 3 years ago, and it used to help me feel really good and energized. But after I started working out more and being a lot more active, I couldn't do intermittent fasting anymore. I have to eat pretty much as soon as I wake up every 2 hours until I go to bed. So let's see what this is hitting on. Cheers. I don't know. I can definitely taste the Greek yogurt. Maybe I put a little bit too much. Let's try with a little bit of strawberry. I love strawberries. You know what? The texture's good. The flavor is a little bit sour. It's not as sweet as I would like it to be. So I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. But for my first attempt, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna kill this. I slept okay. I was trying to really be on top of my hydration all day yesterday, but I ended up just getting up like every couple hours to pee, like non-stop last night. So I don't know. I'm gonna eat this, chill for a little bit, watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to go to the gym. We'll see what this gym at this hotel is hitting on. This is what happens when it's a gloomy day. I get a little bit lazy and take forever to go to the gym. But we're gonna go to the gym now, finally. Checked up on my flight, and of course, these late flights already delayed. So I'm gonna do a quick run at the gym. We're gonna check it out, see what it's giving. But first, you know what we have to do. We have to see if the key is actually gonna work once I've left the room. Oh, it still works. Okay, now let me get my hair tie and we can go to the gym. Now the components of a good gym: 1, good smells; 2, gym equipment doesn't have to be brand new, but at least in decent shape. Has to be clean and has to have somewhere for me to fill up my water bottle. And it would be a super bonus if nobody else is in there, but you know, I won't be too picky. We'll see.
12 seconds later.
Y'all, that gym wasn't hitting on much. It was super weird. First of all, there were a lot of people in there, including one girl who was singing the whole entire time. I was in there just like singing at the top of her lungs, having a good old funky time. I have never experienced anyone just having a little karaoke bash in the gym, so I'm glad to be out of there. Now that I've been free from being forced to listen to mediocre singing against my will, I'm going to stretch and eat some food. You already know what I have: PB&J here, protein bar, and I have like pretzels and just some other little things, some nuts. My main meal of the day is gonna be pasta. My pasta with mushrooms and garlic, and of course the sauce. But I need an oven. Oh, and I also have some bread because I'm bougie. I have some buttered sourdough bread. But I need an oven to cook that, so I have to wait until we get on the flight. Hopefully the flight's not seriously delayed even longer. Right now, it looks like it's probably gonna be about 40 minutes delayed, just from my experience, me estimating, because it's like a domino effect. We're the third flight from this delayed plane, so it's gotta get to where it's going late. That plane's gonna get to us. So yeah, I'm estimating about 40 minutes to an hour late. It'll probably be another 3 hours before I can heat up that food and eat it. So I'm gonna eat pretty much everything that I have that I don't have to cook. And then I'm gonna get ready for work and we're gonna get out of here. No, I don't have y'all's favorite organic split pea soup. I'm taking a break on that. It's kind of like, it just doesn't have a lot of flavor. So I'm rethinking my meal prep situation right now. I'm rethinking more things that I can pack and eat because I'm think I'm gonna have to give up the organic split pea soup. I'm just sick of it. So anyways, cheers. See y'all in a bit. All right, time for me to finish packing up and get out of here. I'll see y'all when we get to the airport for our sit. Not the best lighting ever, but I'm sitting across from my gate right now, waiting for the plane to get here. It should be here in about 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But then it's gonna take them probably about 15 more minutes to deplane and clean, and that's being optimistic. And then it's probably gonna take another 20-ish minutes to board and get the door closed. So we're looking at close to another hour, but I will let y'all know when we get there. I'm gonna sit here, drink my water, eat my protein bar. I put my greens powder in my cup. I know that looks disgusting, but I'm gonna put some water in it before I get on the plane and drink it on up. And I'm gonna eat some carrots too, get those veggies down, because a lot of people are out here in these streets coughing their lives away. I am at the hotel finally. We are in Rapid City, RAP, and here's the hotel. I took the blanket off of this bed and put it onto this bed. We got a microwave, TV that I'm not gonna watch, and a fridge, and yes, it is indeed cold. Bathroom, some kind of tea situation. Nothing special. Most basic of basic rooms. Grateful to be here. I am exhausted. We had short flights. Yes, we had that delay, but for today being significantly shorter than yesterday, I'm just beyond exhausted. Maybe it's just a rollover effect from yesterday. And I really didn't sleep that well last night. So that's the room tour. I am going to go to bed. I'm going to pray over this zit that it goes away at some point before this video ends, and I will see y'all in the morning very soon. This is a short layover. This layover is only 12 hours, 13 hours. So, good night. So I was not kidding when I said that I was tired last night. I didn't vlog. When I got up this morning, I woke up at the last minute, got myself together, and got out the door with 5 minutes to spare. Won't he do it? Speaking of won't he do it, got some green coconut hand sanitizer that a passenger actually gave me in a goodie bag on a flight a couple months ago. So we went from Rapid City back to Denver, and now I'm in Denver. I'm in the food court. Of course, as soon as we landed here, our next 2 flights got delayed. So we did Rapid City to Denver, and then we have a San Diego turn after this. We already had a 3-hour sit, but now our sit has been extended to about 4.5 hours. So it's very tempting to leave this airport right now and get in my car and go home. But by the time I got there, I would only have like less than an hour. I'd have like 45 minutes before I had to turn around and come back. So it's just not worth it. And it's probably also not wise. So just decided to stay here, get something to eat. The main reason I wanted to go home was because I'm hungry. I'm missing like 1 meal. I need like 1 extra meal, and I only have a burrito and 2 sweet potatoes left for the whole day. I've got some nuts, and that's about it. So that's not enough food to last me until 10 p.m. It's noon right now. So bit the bullet, went and got a $15 salad from Mod Market, and I'm just gonna sit here, eat my salad, and just wait it out and try not to get too tired. I'm probably gonna have to get a coffee before the next leg, but that'll be in about 3 hours. So I'm gonna eat my salad. That's the update. All right, time to go back now. Y'all will not believe what happened. They got us a new airplane, so now we're on time again. So if I had gone home, I would have been SOL. Real bad. So getting on this plane early. So yeah, y'all, I would never advise you, if you have a long sit at your base, to leave the airport and go home. At the most, maybe just go sleep in your car if you really needed a nap somewhere comfortable and want to be alone. But I would definitely not drive home, especially I would have had to drive back like rush hour traffic. I would have been so, ooh, God is good. Have my $15 salad, relax, enjoy my little sit. And we got a new plane, so now we're gonna be on time. Still gonna be getting home late, but not as late as we would have. So I'm really grateful about that. We've got about maybe a little over 10 minutes till we board. So I'm going to get my life together, get my stuff situated. We're going to San Diego. We're doing a San Diego turn, and that's not that bad. It's just like a 2-hour flight there and back. So should be cute. I will see y'all later. All right, y'all, welcome back to the video. I'm about to get my editing glasses so you know it's real. But yesterday was basically a wash. I got back from my trip the night before around midnight, after midnight. And honestly, that trip drained me emotionally. I mean, it was already physically draining just because of how just intense the hours were on that trip. But it definitely drained me emotionally. As they say, it's not where you are, it's who you're with. So I'll just leave it at that. But when I came back, I just felt like a zombie and I went to sleep. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I just didn't feel like picking up the camera much. I pretty much took the whole entire day to decompress, work out a little bit, clean up, do some laundry, you know, just make sure that I was mentally okay and get myself, you know, nice and situated. So back today. Today is the next day. So it's 2 days after my trip. Why is this camera zoomed in? It's 2 days after my trip, and I've been taking girls some big girl tings this morning. I worked out this morning, still only using body weight. I'm gonna get my body weight exercises down, and I'm not letting myself get any sort of weights, dumbbells, barbells, anything like that until I get my first push-up. That's on period. We'll do a first push-up update at the end of the video, but for now, still working on it. But I'm gonna get it before 2023 is up, and she's almost up. So I got some additional work to do, but I am this close. Just used body weight this morning, and I did use a bag of rocks for the fish tank that I have still sitting on the floor, which we're also gonna get to in this vlog. But I feel like that's like some old school stuff. I don't think that counts. Just ran out of memory, so that is my cue to zip it. I am about to just gotta wrap up the triathlon video, which you've already seen because I know you're real. I know you saw it, and I know you hit that bloop. You know what you did. So editing that up, and then I'm gonna get the edit caught up on this video. It gets overwhelming when you leave all the footage to edit at the end. That's what I've been doing the last couple months because I've just been so crunched on time. But it's so much better to edit as I go. I just like the way the vlog turns out better. Just more of a relief on me. So today is a big editing day, but I am gonna manage to get outside and get some more exercise. But I'm gonna put in some work right now because I really want to get back to posting consistently, especially now that I don't have anything that I'm training for in the immediate future. So all right, let's get to work.
2,000 years later.
I finished editing the video, thank God. And the next one I got a little bit of progress on. So feeling very good, feeling very accomplished right now. It is about 7:36 right now though. So kind of late, but I did already eat dinner and I'm just cleaning the kitchen. Kind of a disaster, I don't know if you can really tell. We got stuff all over the place. We got dishes that need to be put up and more dirty dishes that have to be put into the sink. Yeah, gotta clean up. Productive day, just didn't vlog much, but we're gonna vlog us magically getting this kitchen clean. All right, just spent quite a while meal prepping, but we got 2 portions of pasta, 2 portions of sauce. You already know what this is. Actually a salad, some dressing, an avocado, and a little leftover meat from the other night, and a burrito in here. So we got our meal prep situated. Just fell off and rolled away. Well, rent must be due again, huh? Here we are again. We got another trip, and I'm going on a layover that I've never been to before. And no, it's not Hawaii, but it might be cute. Not my shirt being unbuttoned. We'll see, but we got a long day to pay for that layover. All right, now we can go. Got y'all placed so carefully right now up against my coffee mug, but we are here, we're at the airport, and we got a long day. We got 3 legs today. I'm digging in my pockets looking for my wings. Found them. So these are the kind of backs you want for your wings. Someone gave these to me. The metal ones they give you just don't work. They really don't. Gonna secure the wings. I've got, y'all, I'm making such good time. It's 10:10 and I don't have to be at the gate until for like 23 minutes. So just gonna sit here, enjoy my alone time, secure my wings, and get to the day. Today we have 3 legs. We have a San Diego turn, and then after that we're going to San Luis Obispo, California. So we're going to California twice today. SBP, I think is the airport code. Never been there before. Apparently there's beaches there. Apparently it's cute. I actually traded another trip that I had for this trip with another flight attendant, and I will tell you all about that in a bit. But yeah, I'll see y'all when we get to the plane. All right, life together, wings secured. I've got about 15 minutes until boarding. I am large and in charge today, the lead, so should be cute, working in first class. And that's about it. See you when we get to San Diego. We got about a 2-hour flight, and then we turn right around and come back to Denver. So we landed super early. I've got some pasta that I made at home last night. We've got like 45 minutes till our next flight, so I'm gonna eat this lunch right now, and then we're going back to Denver. That's about it. First flight was really good. Hopefully the goodness, the good vibes continue for the rest of the day. All right, last leg of the day, last meal. We are on an Airbus, so I'll be working up front in first class by myself. We are going to SBP, San Luis Obispo. 1 2-hour flight to go, and then we are on our long, luxurious layover. So I will see y'all when we get there. Check this out. Chilled still water, sparkling water. All right. Y'all, let's do the room tour real quick. We got an espresso machine, which I won't be using. Cute artwork. All right, so all I've done is come in and wash my hands and kind of put some of my stuff away. Even the towels are laid out really cute. Bathroom comes into the shower, which is kind of cool. That's my soap right there. Very cool. Sink. Of course, I wash my hands. Y'all, we have robes. Won't he do it? I am so excited to put on my robe. We got the bed. Look how cute this is. It's 70. It was 70 degrees what the room was set to. I need to be a little warmer here. It's a little chilly and there's only one bed, so I don't know. I might sleep in my robe, y'all, if I'm keeping it all the way real. Cute, 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 cute. Parking garage. Now, I don't know if we have a fridge. I'm pretty sure we don't, which sucks. Is there a fridge behind here? Ugh. Yep, no fridge. So this is like some kind of, oh, this is a fridge. It's cold. We got some chilled water, and apparently this is complimentary. So this is like chilled filtered water. So yeah, y'all, this is the hotel. Excuse me for one quick second. And welcome officially to San Luis Obispo. We are here. I've never been here before. And supposedly it's a cute town. Supposedly the weather's gonna be nice and warm, which I'm excited about because Denver is getting cold and it's staying cold for longer and longer and longer. But the funny thing is we almost didn't make it here. It's really foggy here and we almost weren't able to land in here. So it took a while to land, but we finally made it before we ran out of fuel. We were gonna have to divert to LA or God forbid, Fresno. No shade, but I'm really glad because literally everybody working this trip only picked up this trip for this layover. So I'm excited to see what's going on, to see what kind of day I'm gonna have tomorrow. Maybe I'll keep it cute. Maybe I'll have a little adventure. Who knows? Knowing me, I don't know, you know. We'll see how my energy is in the morning. But overall, it's been a good day. My energy has been really high today. Not as tired as I normally would be, but I've been eating all day. So usually when I eat all day, I feel the best. So yeah, hopefully that fridge keeps my food cold. But I am, since this is a new city, you know, I don't often go to new cities anymore since I've been doing this for 9 years. But since this is a new city and it's cute, I'm definitely gonna treat myself to a nice lunch tomorrow. So we'll see what kind of vittles we can get tomorrow. The triathlon video just came out this afternoon and there are so many comments on the video. Like I'll be watching people with way more subscribers than me, way more views than me, and they don't even get a quarter of the amount of comments I get. So y'all are the realest of the real, and I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube videos and answer comments for the rest of the night, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But we made it here. We didn't have to divert. It's been a good day. I had my burrito with half of an avocado and a little bit of the ground meat and like peppers and stuff from the other night. It was so good. And my sweet potatoes. So good dinner. That's all I have to say. Good night, y'all. I will see you in the morning. We'll see what we get up to. Good night. balcony. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2. Just got out the bed. Well, I've been out the bed for a little while, showered, you know, cleaned up, moisturized. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to stay in the bed all day. I woke up this morning and I just feeling lazy and like I just wanna just rest. So I'm gonna take it easy today. I am gonna get outside though and go for a walk. So I know that'll make me feel better in the end rather than just staying in the bed. So one sad piece of news though. My last PB&J of the trip, I ate the first one this morning. This one fell on the freaking floor. It fell right on this rug. And I'm not gonna lie, I picked it up so fast and I was like, but then I thought about it and I was like, bon appetit. Can't do it. God only knows how long it's been since that rug actually got clean. It's probably never been clean. It's probably just been vacuumed at the most. So RIP to the last PB&J. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Open up. Also, I realized I forgot to pack proper socks. I only have work socks with me, like really long black socks, and then I have these socks which I wear just like around the room. Easy with this outfit, they come up to here, and then I have like my green sneakers on, so I don't really know what to do. I don't want to wear my shoes without socks. Oh, I just had deja vu. But what am I supposed to do? Realistically, what am I supposed to do right now? I don't have any flip-flops with me. It's either wear my shoes without socks, or I could wear long pants and just hope nobody sees my socks. I don't know. We're gonna pray about it, but we're gonna get outside. It is so cute out here. I'm so glad I got out the house. Headed to this restaurant called the Big Sky Cafe. Apparently they got like some healthy food. Look at the sky right now. Look at the clouds. I feel like I'm in a simulation. Let's see what this food is hitting on. All right, just kidding. They're closed. Looks like they're closed down for good. So I'm gonna have to make a plan B here. If it tells anything, I like those. All right, so just got back from my lunch. It was I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10, but at least they acknowledged me when I came in. You know, it's the bare minimum for me. My server was nice, and you know, had me a cute little lunch, had me a cute glass of wine, which I don't normally do, but I was like, you know what, I'm feeling myself today. Let me just have a glass of wine, have me a solo lunch. And so that's what I did. So now I'm back. I was just outside reading. I read for about an hour. I've been working on this book for actually a couple months, and the reason is because it's huge. It's over 500 pages. It's called The Big Book of Endurance Training and Racing, and it goes over literally everything you need to know, from diet to skincare to just head to toe how to take care of yourself properly to have like the best health you can have inside out, to train at the highest level and to get the most out of yourself. And I'm so happy to see through reading this book that many of the things that I've been implementing just because of my own dietary restrictions that I naturally have is what it's saying that you should be doing anyways. Eating as many vegetables as you can, raw natural foods. It's not saying you need to be vegan or vegetarian or anything like that, but natural organic foods. Eliminating processed foods from your diet, eliminating seed oils from your diet, just like all this stuff. And this book was written a while ago. This book was written like 10 years ago. So at first I didn't want to read it, but it's there's so much gold in it. This book, I would recommend it. Big Book of Endurance Training and Racing by Philip Maffetone. It's awesome. Would recommend. I'll let y'all know when I get through the whole book. I'm guessing it's going to take me probably like another month probably to get through it. I read the most when I'm on trips, when I'm at work. Definitely got to change that. But anyways, I'm feeling a little sleepy. I kind of got the itis just a little bit. It's probably not the itis. It's probably from that glass of wine. So I'm going to chill out for a little bit. It's like 3 o'clock. No, Oh yeah, it is. It's 3:19. So I'm gonna chill for a while, maybe an hour, watch some YouTube videos. I got so many YouTube videos to catch up on. And then I'll probably do a little workout in the room. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat before I go to bed, because I need to go to bed early. So y'all pray for me. And yeah, see y'all in a bit. Out of plastic. Like those hotels in Europe. So we got some sushi here. Don't worry, they didn't put any soy sauce in the bag, so no soy sauce, but we got some sushi, pickled ginger. This is just a salmon roll, and this is called, or maybe this is the salmon roll, and this is the Alaskan roll. But either way, I got 2 sushi rolls. It looks really good, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this. I'm still pretty full from lunch. This is what we got going on. I did like 40 minutes of cardio and strength training, as you can see from the towel laid out on the floor. And now I'm ready to eat again because I have to go to bed soon. It is almost 6 o'clock, and my van time is at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna have to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So let's destroy this sushi, let it digest, and go to bed. And we are back to where we started. Back in the robe once again. It's time for bed. It's 8:38, and I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So short outro tonight. My sushi was good, although it could have used some soy sauce. Would have been nice if they put that in the bag, huh? For $30, would have been nice to get a couple packets of soy sauce. Anyways, I will see y'all in the morning, or in the middle of the night. Good night. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the last day. It is the most important day of the trip, go home day. I'm making really good time. I'm usually make really good time on these really early check-ins because I just get so paranoid that I'm gonna sleep in or miss it. Like, it's 3:42 in the morning right now, and I'm about to head downstairs for our 4 o'clock band just so I can take my time. But first, got my electrolytes here, got my water bottle here, and I'm just gonna do just like this. Just like that. And then I'm gonna refill the water bottle outside at that little water station I showed y'all earlier. We got 3 flights today. First, we're going back to Denver, and then we're doing a little, well, not even little, a turn to SDJ, I think. I don't even know where that is. I'll let y'all know. I'll update you on where in the world I'm going, but let's knock out these 3 flights and get home to some days off. Let's just have ourselves a great, perfect day. Flight 2 out of 2 about to start. We're going to Cabo. Actually, wish I was laying over there, but we got a 3-hour flight. I doubt I'll have time to update you on the way back because we're gonna flip right around and come right back to Denver. But we're in Denver. We made it. Now we're going to Cabo. I will see y'all soon. All right, so we are in Cabo. I didn't think I was gonna have a chance to update you, but I do. I miraculously have something on my chin. What is that? And I miraculously have like 2 bars. So I'm gonna relax for probably 5 minutes. They're cleaning the plane. They always do such a good job here, cleaning and catering and just everything in Mexico. So yeah, anyways, I'll talk to y'all when I get home. It's go home day. Let's go home day. Let's do it. Finished the trip, and now we're on the Georgetown Loop Railroad. It's my first little big trip out in Colorado. No. cliffhanger, but we made it from whatever trip I was just on. It was long and it was hard, but we made it. And today we are at the Georgetown Loop Railroad, just having a little day. First I gotta pee. So we decided to take a little day trip out today. I haven't really done any like legitimate day trips until today. So we're at the Georgetown Loop Railroad, like I was saying. Colorado is known for its aspen trees in the fall. They turn yellow, they get really pretty. And if you drive, then somebody kind of has to miss the sights. But we found this train, so we're taking the train. It's just like an hour-long like train ride, and we've already seen so many pretty trees and just nature. So that's what it is today. Day off. Let's get out in nature. Let's breathe that fresh air. It's cold, it's rainy, but it's beautiful. And we are 9,000 feet, over 9,000 feet above sea level right now. So yeah, y'all, only have 2 days off. We got to use them wisely. Thank you. All right, that was cute little train day. Got to see some nature. Now it's time to get some food. It is cold, but I can't parallel park, so I'm gonna let a professional take care of that. And we are about to go get some food. I decided to be like the girls, the kids today, and finally take some suggestions from Instagram and TikTok for restaurants, because I never do that. I've been trying to keep it old school, but I'm telling you, Google just does not know what's good. So we're gonna see if this place is good. It's called Red Top Rendezvous, and it's a pizza place supposed to have Detroit style pizza, which is like kind of the square like pan pizza where the cheese goes all the way to the edges and it's really crispy and it's delicious. It's one of my favorite pizzas. It's that and New York pizza are the best ones. So we're gonna see if this place is good. We've been trying to find good pizza in Denver. We already found one place. It's called Stoner's Pizza and it's really good. So we did it.
No.
It finally came. I got the classic Mile High with pepperoni, or sorry, not pepperoni, with mushrooms. So there's no meat on here. What is this? Pepperonis and sausages. Pepperonis and sausages. But yeah, this is Detroit style pizza. We got the wine. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, and I am happy to say that the pizza was good. Server was great. Red Top's Rendezvous in Denver. Some of that up right now. Cute little leftovers. But while the oven is preheating, I do need to open this box. It's been sitting around for a few days. I need to open it. Very important package. Time to level up. Morning and welcome to day number 2 that I'm off. I only have 2 days off, but we're gonna make the most of it. Get some things done. Yesterday was really fun. Oven's preheated. Yesterday was fun, but it was really, really cold. Update on the living in Denver, Colorado situation. It's getting cold. It is getting so cold. Now it is about 10 a.m. and it's like lower 60s. It's starting to get cold here, y'all. Summertime is over. I'm scared. Please send help. If anyone has any advice for me about surviving wintertime in Denver, please leave it in the comment section down below. Let me know, because I only got the tail end of what was left of winter when I moved here at the end of March. And I was scared then because it was freezing. And now it's gonna be really real. I get to experience the full winter. I definitely plan on hitting the ski slopes, seeing what that's all about. But as far as going outside a lot, and I still plan on, continuing my training and going outside and as much as possible, but I need to get some new clothes for wintertime. I need to get a coat, which I'm probably gonna order today, like an ankle length coat to help me survive the Colorado winter. So y'all keep me lifted in prayer. Yesterday was cold and rainy, but it was still so beautiful to see the aspen trees and the colors changing for fall, and just have a cute day. You know, I just really wanna, you know, soak it all in while I'm here and experience and try as many places as I can and see as much stuff as there is to see, and definitely go on as many hikes and adventures as I can while I am here in Denver. And more life updates. I know my phone keeps making noise. Let me make sure that I didn't get an important text message. So I definitely get a lot of questions about how am I doing. I've officially been here for 7 months, and I gave y'all an update at 2 months about how I was feeling lonely and how I was having trouble connecting with people, and how I had even a really bad experience putting myself out there and going for a workout with a triathlon group here with one of the biggest triathlon clubs in Colorado. Had a horrible experience with them, and I was just kind of like all over the place. Happy to say that things are going a lot better 7 months in. I'm making friends. I have a social life now. Haven't really been filming too much of that. I like to, you know, make connections with people before I just pull out the camera and have the camera in their face like this. So haven't been filming much of that, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know, there's pieces here and there. So make sure you're following me on Instagram for all the behind the scenes tea, but I am making friends. I actually went on a really amazing trip last month with a women's cycling group here in Colorado, and it was amazing. I'm so excited to get that video out as soon as possible, so stay tuned for that. I did one of the hardest things I've ever done, and something that I've never done before. A lot of things I've never done before. This is a poop shovel and it's time to use it. So that was amazing. But yes, she is making friends. Yes, she is getting out in these streets, and things are going so much better than they were just, what, 5 months ago. So took some time to get in here, to get settled in, and to, you know, meet people. And a good way to meet people, like for most people, is at work and joining groups where you have common interests with people. So that's how I've made friends since I moved to Colorado. So, you know, it took some searching, but here we are 7 months in. Speaking of that, yesterday I got a memory popped up on my phone on October 11th, which was yesterday, and that was my very first trip as a flight attendant. That was my first trip after graduation, and the memory popped up with me. I took a selfie with my crew, and my very first layover was a long layover. It was a 24-hour layover in Denver, crazy enough. Very funny. First layover was in Denver. My crew paid for all my food. They, you know, took me out, showed me a good time because it was my first trip. And that was a crazy experience. I know I've told the story a little bit here and there, but my first trip was crazy. I was living in a crash pad, which, if you don't know what a crash pad is, it's basically a hostel for flight attendants because you don't make enough money in the beginning to afford to live anywhere. So I got a call at the crash pad to go to JFK when we used to have a base in JFK. And I had to be there at like 7 a.m. I think I had to be there. It was a really early check-in, but I didn't know how to get to JFK from Newark. I didn't know how to use New Jersey Transit. I didn't know how to use New York Transit. I didn't know how to do anything, and I certainly couldn't afford to just take a taxi. And at that time, Uber was just in the beginning. Like, I didn't even know what Uber was. So that's how old I am for you kids watching this video. But so I had to take the train. I didn't have a choice. So when I got the trip, crew scheduling gave it to me. I hung up with them, and I actually called them right back, and I was like, how do I get to JFK? Like, I don't know what to do. And the guy at like 3 o'clock in the morning basically wrote me a map and told me how to get to JFK from where I was at. So that was really nice of him. I'll never forget that. Not that it helped, because I'm still, you know, a millennial and I don't know how to follow directions. I only know how to put stuff into my GPS and follow the GPS. So his directions got me into New York. And then I got into New York, and I was just kind of standing in the train station looking around, trying to figure out where to go, because you can't be late, especially when you're new, especially when you're on probation. So I was freaking out, and this homeless man comes up to me and he's like, "You lost?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, I'll show you where to go. Where are you going?" So I tell him I need, you know, where I'm going, JFK, and he tells me which train to get on and how to get there. Then I'm like starting to walk off, and he like asked me for money. He's like, "Hold on, like I just helped you out. Now you gotta give me some money." So I was so scared. He was like low-key trying to intimidate me, and I was intimidated at the time. I was a little like 24-year-old. And so I gave him all the money that I had to my name. I had a $20 bill in my pocket. That's all I had. I didn't have anything in my bank account. I didn't have anything. And I gave him the $20 bill, and he took it and walked off. And you know, he probably had more money than I had at that time. Little did he know, but yeah, I was scared, y'all, so I gave him $20. But luckily, he actually gave me the right directions, and I ended up getting to JFK, and everything was fine. I got there on time. So that was my first trip experience, and I had my layover in Denver. It was like a 3-day trip. So yeah, so that was yesterday. So it's been 9 years since then, and now I'm living in Denver, which I never expected to happen. I had to turn the oven off. Speaking of my first trip, we gotta open this. So I know y'all try to play me all the time for only wearing the pants uniform, and there is a reason for that. It's just more practical. I like to pack light. I don't want to have to pack a pair of in-flight shoes, which are my like flat shoes, a pair of heels, and a pair of like sneakers for my layover. But I decided, you know what, I'm feeling sassy. I want to get back into wearing my heels again, but I got to find some cute heels. So I saw this other flight attendant in the airport about 2 weeks ago, and she, when I tell you, she had it together. She looked so good. I was like, girl, you look so good today. What are those shoes? Tell me everything. So she told me what her shoes were. I ordered them. So shout out to all the girlies giving the other girls who needed inspiration. So I got these shoes. I don't know if they're gonna fit. Y'all, these shoes are the wrong color. Why did I order black shoes and I ordered black shoes and they sent me white shoes? I am livid right now. Why did they send me white shoes when I ordered black shoes? Oh my God, I was not expecting that. Wow. So anyways, these are the shoes. I was trying to, you know, step back out here into the shoe world, wear the dress uniform. I will be wearing the dress uniform sometimes for like easier trips, maybe like 1 leg a day type trips, short trips, 2-day trips, but I won't be wearing white shoes because I need black shoes. They really did that. That was a fail. So this was my intention. Probably gonna have to go to the mall now and exchange these. So to be continued. Wow. It is now many hours later. It's about 5 o'clock, and we just went shopping and got everything I need for the fish tank that has been sitting on the ground in the vlogs for the last, I want to say, at least 4 months. So we're gonna open this baby up. Went and got so this is the fish stand. I put it together myself because I'm a handy girl, period. And we went to Target and got a mat because my mom said we should get a mat. So this is what we're working with right here. We got everything we need. We got decorations, some rocks, some more rocks. This is my favorite one. If you don't know what this, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what this is because you should know exactly what this is. And we also got some live plants. So this is how you know it's real. We have live plants we're gonna put in the fish tank today. So this is happening, y'all. It's happening. Let's get this thing done. Moment of truth. So this fish tank comes with everything that a girl could need to put it together. We got the actual tank itself. Cannot believe I'm finally opening this. Instructions, we don't want to read those. How do I get this stuff out of here? Oh, this is the bottom?
Yeah, that's attached to everything.
Ooh. Cut. Y'all, the time has come. The tank is up. Can you believe it? The tank is up. Now it's time to put the pieces together. Put a video on to help guide us as we get the tank finally set up. Sorry, the lighting's not the greatest right now, but step number 1 is done. We got the background put in the fish tank. So this is the background, and now we're gonna add the rock. What else? Filter, all this stuff we're about to add. So let's do it. The filter put on. Time to pour in the rocks. Woo. Woo. So this is a 29-gallon tank, so I have 30 pounds of rocks. So that was the biggest one. I've got black rocks. I also have these blue rocks. So I wanted black and blue color scheme. I want every last rock in here because I paid for every last rock. Exciting times. Is where do I put it?
So we're gonna test this one, we can bring on next one. That's great. All those fish to tank. In this video, we are going to answer that question here. We're just going to go
bubbling.
They are more prone to disease. The second thing, I'm not sure.
Y'all, we got the fish tank set up, got the filter working. This was super frustrating. Got like 20 buckets of water, filled up the tank, and this is what we're working with. I just FaceTime my mom so she can see it. Look, we got the plants. 1, 2, 3. Squidward's house. This is a bubbler. Apparently you need like an air pump or something to get this to work. But yeah, y'all, this is the tank. Got the heater turned on. It's lit. And it most certainly is lit. Here's a clip of the fish tank. It survived my first 2 trips away from home. Everything's running smoothly. It's days later. I am just finishing the edit on the video. I'm actually getting ready to go to my mom's 60th. Can I say that? Is that okay? 60th birthday party. So I'm home for a few days. So it's been great. Wanted to get the video chopped up and edited for y'all so that it could go ahead and be out. Like I said, getting back to a consistent schedule with the videos. And yeah, there were a lot of life updates, a lot of story times in this video. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm working on getting the videos back to being a lot more consistent with these longer videos. It's just a little bit easier for me to just film. And then when I do have time, just sit down and edit for days. So that's what this long video season is about. So I hope you enjoy the long videos. Fall is here. It is a new season and the year is almost over. So very exciting times. And let me know in the description down below what kind of fish you think you should get. I need some hardy fish. I need some fish that are easy to take care of, that are gonna stay alive for a decent amount of time. So leave any advice in the comments down below. My mom took care of fish for years. If you've been following since the olden days, since the beginning, you know that my mom had fish. So I do have some people with wisdom in my corner to help me with this new venture, but it's something I wanted to do. I wanted to have some life in the apartment. It started with me just being alone all the time and not having anyone there. So that's why I got the fish tank, but I needed help setting it up. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't do it on my own. So now is just the right time to get it all set up. And I don't have any fish in there yet. I'm gonna let the tank run for about 2 weeks and let the water parameters get perfect before I put the fish in the tank. So in a vlog in the near future, you will be seeing my new little baby fish. I really want a dog, but I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna start with the fish. So yeah, y'all wish me luck with the fish tank, and I'm going to finish getting ready for this party. I'm gonna get all dressed, all gussied up, and get myself together. But I really just want to sit out here and enjoy this beautiful day. It is so nice. If you watch the video all the way to the end, you're a real one. That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to leave the heels emoji, the women's heel emoji, because I am getting the right heels, period. And we're going to do the dress uniform. So put the heel emoji, even if you're a man, put the heel emoji, the heel shoe emoji. And also I want you to put the fall leaf emoji, because it's fall, y'all. The seasons are changing. So put those 2 emojis down in the comment section below. You don't have to say anything else. If you never leave a comment, that's all you got to do so that I know you watched the video all the way to the end and you are the realest of the real. Other than that, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. So just do it, man. Okay? Do what needs to be done. Other than that, y'all take extremely good care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of this year. There's not much left. Get out here, do that fun fall stuff. Go pick some apples. Go do some Halloween stuff. I don't know. Just have fun. Relax, enjoy the rest of this year. Think about your goals for next year, and enjoy family time. That's what I would say. So with that being said, a plane is flying overhead, loud. With that being said, I will see y'all very soon with another video. Happy October, happy fall. See you soon.